A biography on CS Lewis by Luca Brown. Once upon a time, on November 29th, 1898, a boy was born in Belfast, Ireland. His name was Clive Staple Lewis. He was given the gift of writing and later becomes more commonly known as C.S. Lewis, a famous Christian author. His mom was Florence. She died when he was 10 years old. He had one brother, Warren Lewis, who was very close to him, partly because their dad, Albert Lewis, emotionally withdrew after the death of their mom. Even though born in Ireland, C.S. Lewis grew up and spent most of his life in England. God was always calling him, but he didn't listen and abandoned his Christian faith in 1911 at age 13. God was always calling, and now the army too. His young adulthood started with the First World War, where he enlisted in the British Army. At age 21, he became an official author, with his first book being published in May of 1919. The book title, Spirits in Bondage, was a good name for what he was doing, which was searching and wrestling with the idea of God. He converted to Christianity in September of 1931 and began his call by God, which was to use his gift of writing to glorify God and bring people to Jesus. He used most of his resources to point to Christ by even speaking on wartime broadcasts and on British Broadcasting (BBC) about Christianity. C.S. Lewis's life of service reflected the life of Jesus because he shared the gospel just like Jesus. C.S. Lewis also used stories like Narnia to symbolize Christianity just like Jesus used parables. On November 22nd, 1963, C.S. Lewis died. He wrote over 30 books impacting many readers for Christ. This is my works side list for both information and pictures. The end.